Good morning, students. In previous lecture, we have seen the method of non-contiguous allocation. That is the first method is a paging. Okay. So what is the meaning of paging? It is a chunk of memory are of the same size. Okay. So the logical or virtual address space of program is divided into the equal size page, and the physical main memory is divided into the equal size of page frame. Okay, so the size of page is the same as that of the page frame, so that a page can directly file into the page frame. Therefore, it cannot be it can be assigned to any page frame, which is the frame. This is the concept of paging. Okay, then the next method of non-contiguous allocation is a segmentation. Now, segmentation is similar to the paging. But what is the difference between paging and segmentation? The pages are physical in a nature, hence are of a fixed size. But the segments are the logical division of program, so it's having the variable size. Okay. So the partition of secondary memory is called as a segment. Then in segmentation, the secondary memory and main memory are divided into partition of unequal size, and the size of partitions depends on the length of modules. Good morning, students. In previous lecture, we have seen the paging concept. So paging, it is a method which is related to the non-contiguous allocation. Okay. So what is the meaning of paging? It is a fixed size partitioning scheme. Okay, it is a fixed size partitioning scheme. In paging, the secondary memory and the main memory are divided into the equal fixed size partition. So the partition of second memory are called page, and the partitions of second main memory are called as a frame. Okay, this is the difference between page and the frames. When we divide the secondary memory, then it forms the pages, and we divide the main memory, then it forms the frames of that page. Okay, now see the next concept, that is a segmentation. This is the another method for non-contiguous allocation. Okay, so in segmentation, the partition of second memory is referred. Means what? When we divide the secondary memory, then it forms the segment. Okay, so in segmentations, the process is not divided blindly into the fixed size page. So the segmentation is similar to the pages, but the pages are physical in a nature, and hence the pages are of the fixed size, but the segments are the logical division of the program, so it's having the variable size. Okay, in segmentation, the secondary memory and main memory are divided into the partitions of unequal size. So the size of partitions is depends on the length of the module. This is your segmentation, which is the another method of non-contiguous allocation. Now see the next term, that is a virtual memory. Now what is the meaning of virtual memory? A computer can address the more memory than the amount of physical installed on the system. So this extra memory is actually called as a virtual memory. Okay. So in virtual memory, the user can store processes with a bigger size than the available main memory. Okay. So the virtual memory consists some concepts like locality of reference, then the page fault, then the working set, then the page replacement policy, the dirty page, and the demand page. Now see one by one. What is the meaning of locality of reference? This is also known as the principle of locality. Okay, so this is a processor to access the same set of memory locations repetitively over a short period of time. This is called as the locality of reference. Then the next one is a page fault. So when a process is executing with only the few pages in a memory, and when an instruction is encountered which refers to any instruction or data in some other page which is completely outside the memory, then the page fault will occur. Then the next steps is a working set. At any time a process has a number of pages in a physical memory. The set of page in a physical memory actively referred to at any moment, it is called as a working set. Then next one is a page replacement policy. So as a number of processes and the number of pages are available in a memory, and for each process increases. So at some point of time, all the page frames becomes the occupied. So in this situation, if a new page is brought into the memory, or operating system has to overwrite some existing page in a memory. So the page to be replaced is selected by the page replacement policy. Then you having the next term, that is a dirty page. So before overwriting a page in a memory, the operating system has to check if that page has been modified after it was loaded from the disk. And if that page is modified, then it becomes a dirty page in a OS. Okay. Now the next one is a demand paging. So in demand paging, a page is brought in only when it is demanded. Okay. This is the concept of virtual memory with the terms related to that. The next topic, the basics of GUI, that is graphical user interface. Now you can see the component of Windows. So the Windows operating system, it is a GUI based operating system. So the screen can be split into the different partitions, and each partitions can be of the different size. This partition is called the window, and hence it is also called as a windowing technology. Okay. So the some of the characteristics of Windows are its title, its border, or its work area, and its command area. So you can see the component of Windows. So menu bars normally appear at the top of the windows under the window title. And when you click on the menu option, then the menu option is selected and a pull down the menu appear on the screen. So the first component of window is a scroll bar. So the scroll bar consists the horizontal or vertical scroll area with a slider box and arrow in a box at the each end. Then they are used to look at the information which is not currently visible in a window. Then the next component of window is a title bar. It helps to identify each window separately, or it displays the generally program's name in a title. It shows the title of your current page or your current document. Then you can minimize the screen with the help of minimize option, or you can maximize the screen with the help of maximize option, or you can restore the window. So when you click on this button, the window comes to its previous size. Then the next one is a close. It is used for closing the window. Then dragging window is what? For changing the position of window on a screen, the dragging option is used. Then resizing the windows. So changing the size of window is called as a resize. So with the help of resize, you can resize your window, or you can set the size of your window. Then the next topic is the access and security aspects of the operating system. So the OS defines the some elements of security. Okay. So the first element of security is a confidentiality. Means what? The information is not accessed by the unauthorized user. Then the next term is the integrity. Means what? The information is not deleted in unauthorized manner. And the third one is the availability. So the information is available to authorized user at a right time. Okay. So the operating system is also provides the security with the help of these three aspects. Then it's having the security threats. Now what is the meaning of threats? Threats, it is a program which has the potential to cause the serious damage to the system. Okay. So the security threats, due to networking, the user has to access the data and the program at the different location. So this has increased the threats to the security of computing. And the second situation is what? The sharing increases the security threats. These two situations happens because of security threats. Now, the major threats is available on the operating system. So you can see in your screen, the first one is a tapping. What is the meaning of tapping? The unauthorized use of services. Okay. So the unauthorized user can access the data. Then disclosure is what? It is unauthorized disclosure of information. You can see the unauthorized user first access the data and then it can send to the authorized user. Then the third one is a amendment. Means what? Unauthorized user can alter or delete your information. Then the fourth one is a fabrication. What is the meaning of fabrications? The authorized user can access the data from unauthorized user. Okay. And the last one is the denial of service. Means what? The system or other devices are unavailable to its user. You can see the service is denied in your screen. You can see on a diagram, after the user sends the information to B, in between the unauthorized user can denial of the services. Means what? The data or information is unavailable to the authorized user. Okay. This is the security threats. This is a major security of threats available in the operating system. Okay. So the tapping and disclosure are the passive threats and the remainings are the active threats. That is the tapping and disclosure. This is your passive, and the amendment, the fabrications and the denial, this is your active threat. Okay. The next part related to threats or related to security aspect we'll learn on a next lecture.